Praises and cheers, bliss and joy. All right, so a friendly reminder is that we are moving into the age of Ptah, which is also the age of Sekhmet. All right, so we're moving from a Lunarian based reality to a Solarian based reality, okay? And so you have to get hip with what the new context of what religion really is giving you. For instance, in religion, the word Om is just a word that is used for transcendentalness, for you to tap into what is known as God. But in the new age, God is more energy. And so Om is, instead of just a sound, now it's energy. All right? Now it's energy. And you can use Om to charge your body up. You know what I mean? You can use Om to make you have more ATP and mitochondrial energy in your body and have a clearer mind so that you are sealing up the energy around you and packing it in so you have lots of storage left, for longer and longer periods of time. And the word Om can do that. All right? Just a simple Om. But it's just the way that we look at things has to change. Moving into the age of Ptah. It's the age of electricity and magnetism, the age of knowing, the age of energy. All right. And so we want to just, see things from a different perspective. And if you can't see those things from a different perspective, well, it's because your world isn't aligned to the actual world around just you and your mind. You and your world has to somewhat catch up. And there's always, divine timing for you to catch up. But at the same time, you would want to at least be in tune with the realm. You know what I mean? Like, nature has let humans be a fool for this whole lunarian cycle in the last 6,000 years. So now we're going to be moving to a solar cycle, and everything has to show its true abundance. See, the moon only shows its full brightness, for like 3 days at the most out of each month. You know what I mean? And so that's only, we've only been using 1/10 to 1/5 at the most of the energy that's available. But moving more into this lunarian cycle, we're going to be experiencing more and more. Coming from this lunarian cycle to the Solarian cycle, we're going to be experiencing more and more of this Solarian cycle energy in the consciousness, where we can have a remembrance of what the amount of solar energy actually is for us to be, in service to the cosmos with. So, a lot of people are just so behind. And for me and my reality, that's perfect, because my reality is perfect. I see it for what it is. And I hope that you see it for what it is as well, because this is all the reminder really is. It's this bliss of knowing the perfection in everything, and knowing that we create this reality. We are this reality. So if there's something wrong with the reality, there's literally just something that's just not awoken within inside of us. So when it all comes down to it, the ability to really see the perfection within everything is, where you're headed, regardless. This life, hopefully, you get to a point where you get to seeing the true perfection of this reality in this life. And stop being so scared to be unified with it. Stop being so scared of the fun of this reality. Stop being so scared of the fun of the body and the fun that's in the growth. That's what we want for us all to get to, is seeing the perfection in so many ways and so many creative thoughts that come from that portal of seeing that perfection. And we want to be able to share that and articulate how perfect life is as much as possible. And that if people can't articulate that, there's growth that is ought to happen. If you can't articulate the perfection of what reality really is all about on a day-to-day basis through every single time that you open your mouth, there's so much work to be done. So much work to be done. That's the basis. That's the basis of this reality, is perfection. Like, no matter what, it's perfection. And it's an experience of the imagination. And any of these distractions of, AR and VR and different types of realities that they're trying to switch you to, well, guess what? Those realities won't be coming with more and more intelligence, and that's what you're really looking for in reality, is more and more intelligence to see the depths and the deepness of the perfection of it all. So, that's where you're going to find your bliss and your joy and your peace at. It's in that perfection. Truly seeing that perfection for really what it is. When you see how deep the perfection goes and where the reality is going to with that perfection, and how you can continuously make you can't make more perfection. You can only grasp more and more awareness of it, make it instill deeper and deeper and deeper into your reality, to where the reality that you're living is nowhere near anything like that reality that everybody else is living. And they might even test you and try you and say, hey, you sure you want to smile at that? You sure you want to see that and not complain with me? Are you sure you don't have a reason to say that that is beautiful? You know what I mean? There might be some challenges along the way that comes with you being able to have that much intelligence and articulate that much intelligence at all times. You know what I mean? And so you want to put yourself in that position where you have such a sword on your back that people might test you a little bit, but they remember after a couple seconds how strong that sword is on your back, and they don't want to mess with it, and they just live and let live. And you can influence as much people, the deeper and better that you articulate this perfection, the more that you can make sense and get invited to share this perfection, the deeper that you can articulate with a sense of communication that actually plants seeds to people, that they have so much more intelligent growth that they are going to be coming into. Whether they know it or not, their soul wants growth, and their little bitty mind is just ready to expand into consciousness. More and more intelligence. It's looking to expand into it. And so you can't force anybody to do anything or think any way. Yet you can dive deeper every single day into the fact that there is alchemy ready for you to go deeper and deeper and deeper and mature the perfection mature the immortality. This is what the base of all religions is. It is maturation of immortality, where no matter what, your perfection allows you to never die. Your knowing of perfection just allows you to stay in the present moment, and that sense of presence will last you no matter what skin suit you ever go into. Billions and billions and billions of years, eternity upon eternity. That present moment awareness and that level of intelligence just keeps on getting upgraded into newer and newer games of existence and witness imperfections. So, it really comes down to you recognizing your divinity and how that divinity is way smarter than your mind that is just so scared of meditating and getting the actual systematic software upgrades every single day. So, there you have it, family. This is a great reminder to look at the realm that we're in and know that if you're not really trying to get in tune with the times that are shifting and changing for the betterment of yourself, so that you have more time and space, because that's where you work at, to operate to get out of time and space. You know what I mean? Like every job, it's so that you can get more and more vacation time, right? Well, time and space is so that you can actually work in time and space so that you can get more and more vacation time. And that's what the realm of time and space is all about. It's shifting so that you can have, it's pretty much a raise. It's a raise in consciousness. It's a raise in energy. It's a raise in currency for you so that you can have more money for your vacation time. So, and vacation time is outside of space and time and outside of the mind being scared to get more and more intelligence, because that comes with a rebirth for itself. So family, take your time in digesting this message and let it resonate with inside of every single cell and every single channel that you have inside of your body, and think about how it applies to every single thing in your life. That'd be this for this one. Pros and cheers. Remember to maintain all of your focus on the upgrading of the joy and the bliss and the peace. Praises and cheers, family. Congratulations on your prosperity.